Hello, my name is Kevin Patangan, and today's date is August 20th, 2017, the day before the eclipse. And today I'm going to show you some video footage I took of the car show, or actually it's Car Week in Monterey, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Monterey at the same time. I'm going to tell you a little bit, some basic facts about Monterey, then I'm going to tell you a little bit about history, and lastly, I'm going to tell you things to do in Monterey, because that's what everybody asks me. What to do in Monterey? How is it there? So let's talk about, first off, the weather. The weather in the summer is 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, usually. September is the hottest month. And in the winter, you get 44 to 61 degrees. Coldest month is January. So you can see here, it was August 19th last night, and we have overcast. And I was wearing jeans and a hooded sweater, and it was perfectly fine. Usually it doesn't get too hot. During the day it was a little hot, but I knew it was going to get cold. It usually gets cold in Monterey. I ended up going there and I ended up buying a hooded sweater every time I go there because I forget how cold it gets at night. The population of Monterey in 2016 was 28,454. The location of Monterey is south of San Francisco and then south of San Jose. So from San Francisco, so for example, if you're going to fly here, it's 120 miles. It's about a 2-hour drive from San Francisco. And then from San Jose, it's a little closer. It's 72 miles from San Jose. So it goes south of San Jose for 72 miles and that'll be Monterey. Santa Cruz, it's a 52-minute drive from Santa Cruz. The meaning of Monterey, what does Monterey mean? Monterey, that will be a trivia question for you. Monte, what does that mean in Spanish? And Rey, what does that mean in Spanish? Monterey. Monte is forest and Rey is king. So king of the forest. Monterey. I live about a 45-minute drive from, I live in Salinas, so I'm a 45-minute drive away from Monterey. Been there many times. It's a good place to go to escape the heat. Nice places to eat and events like this. I just got a new camera, I just got a new lens for my Nikon D7100. It's a Tokina lens. I traded in my old lens, an old Tamron lens. I traded it for a Tokina lens, 11mm to 16mm, and this footage that I'm taking is taken with that lens. I normally don't take video with my Nikon, but lately I've been getting into it and I'm getting more use out of my camera. More things about Monterey. There's Lover's Point, very romantic place to go. Or the shore. You can walk along the shore in Monterey. There's also the Bixby Bridge. You've probably seen many pictures on postcards of it. Bixby Bridge. Bixby Bridge. Monterey was the original capital of California. Some landmarks of Monterey are the Lone Cypress. Actually, the Lone Cypress is more in Carmel. That's where the 17-mile drive is. That's a 300-year-old tree.
From Salinas.
12.25 square miles is Monterey. Compare that to San Jose, it's 177.5 square miles. And San Francisco is 46 8.89 square miles. Monterey is only 12.25 square miles. Secondly, I'm going to talk about a little history of Monterey. So who is famous from Monterey? Who is famous from Monterey and the Carmel area? Some notables is Clint Eastwood, Ansel Adams. You hear those two people? Ansel Adams I'm familiar with because of photography. And Clint Eastwood is a very popular name in Hollywood. The schools in Monterey are Cal State University of Monterey Bay. A little trivia question. Do you know their mascot? Their sports nickname? What is the sports nickname of California State University? They are the Otters. The Otters. Let me take you back to 1948 now. 1948. A woman by the name of Norma Jean was crowned Castroville's first artichoke queen. Norma Jean became a famous actor by what name? Castroville, by the way, is a neighbor city. Castroville. She was crowned Castroville's first artichoke queen. That was Marilyn Monroe. Thirdly, I'm going to tell you some things to do in Monterey. Things to do in Monterey.
Black truck.
4.6 million visitors a year. Monterey gets 4.6 million visitors a year. 17-mile drive. You can go to Pebble Beach Golf Course. Just go to Pebble Beach, take some pictures. You can go to Big Sur. Cannery Row, which you're seeing right now. This is Cannery Row. All these cars gathered in Cannery Row. Just run in circles. Steinbeck's novel, Cannery Row. John Steinbeck. Cannery Row. There's an aquarium, a world famous aquarium, right down the street from where you're seeing. So, right here is Cannery Row. If you look to the right, I'm going to pan my camera to the right, eventually, down that street. It's just a 5-minute walk. And a less than 5-minute walk. That is the Monterey Bay Aquarium. There's also Carmel by the Sea, very beautiful beach. Monterey has some quirky laws. For example, some weird laws. You cannot wear high heels in Monterey. Actually in Carmel by the Sea. You can't have live music playing in Carmel. No neon lights in Carmel. And there are no street addresses in Carmel by the Sea. You can also go to Fisherman's Wharf. You can go whale watching, fishing. And the nearest national park, it's a famous ancient volcano. Anybody want to guess? Think about? The nearest national park from Monterey. What is the nearest national park? That is Pinnacles National Park. You can go hiking there at Pinnacles. Or I went geocaching there. Great place to go for geocaching. You can go skydiving. I went skydiving for my friend's birthday. Crazy thing. You go skydiving and they ask you to sign all these papers. Just in case you die, you will not sue us. Next paper you sign. Just in case you die, you will not sue us. There's like 5 to 13 different companies that you need to sign your life away to. It totals up to about $400. You pay like $300 for this and that. I think it's the whole experience. And then you have to tip the guy that you're attached to. And then there's another fee that you have to get, that you have to pay for. It totals up to $400. Let's go skydiving sometime. I don't think I'll be doing that again. You want to try that? Skydiving. There's also golf, Pebble Beach Golf Course. Except I don't go for the expensive golf courses. I'm a cheap golfer. I like to play Monterey Pines. It's a good golf course. Monterey Pines. I can get on the course for $12. Play 18 holes. At around 4 o'clock, they let you play for about $14. Other things to do. You can go kayaking, which I did before. What else can you do? Tandem bikes. You can rent bikes. That's a nice bike. That's one of the best things to do right there. Rent a bike and go up and down that coast. You can go whale watching. That's a good field trip that you can take your kids to. Major events. How about major events in Monterey? This is one of them. This is Car Week. There's also the AT&T Pro-Am. Monterey County Fair, which this year they will have John Michael Montgomery. It's my wife's first CD. First CD ever. First country CD ever. John Michael Montgomery. She tells me that story all the time. Every time one of his songs come on. What's one of his songs? I Swear? Is that his? That's his original. I Swear. It's his original. Other events are the Concours de Elegance. There's Roots, music event, Jazz Festival, Monterey Pop, and I have another trivia question for you. Monterey Pop. What did Jimi Hendrix do to his guitar at Monterey Pop? You might think break it. You might think light it on fire. You might think spin it around his back. Well, the answer is, what do you think? He lit it on fire. There's a good YouTube clip of him doing that. That's on YouTube. You can watch Jimi Hendrix light his guitar on fire at Monterey Pop. Other events are Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. There's a race there. I haven't been to that event. That's one I want to go to this year. You all can also go mini golf, mirror maze. We bring our nephew and nieces there a lot. There's also the Big Sur Marathon. Some of you watching this video have raced in that marathon. Culture Fest. I've been to the Greek Fest. That's a good one. Independent Movie Theater, the OCO Theater. Let's see some independent movies there. There's also the Food and Wine Festival. How about places to eat? Where can you eat? Tarpe's. It's off of 68. Right before you get to Monterey, Tarpe's is a good place. Louis Linguini's. So from where you're seeing right here, Louis Linguini's is... The camera is kind of pointing right at Louis Linguini's. Okay, from this view, Louis Linguini's is right behind me. So after this car show, we just turned around, went up the stairs, and ate at Louis Linguini's. Good Italian food. The Giant Artichoke is also in this area. It's, you cross the street and you turn right from this angle. Giant Artichoke. There's also Johnny Rockets. That's a good cheap place to get food. Good cheap place, just burgers and fries. There's also Ghirardelli Desserts. That's a good place for desserts. It's right where I'm filming right now. Where is Ghirardelli? Ghirardelli, I think, is right behind me. I think so. It's right in this area where I'm filming. Yeah, it's right behind me. Ghirardelli is right behind me. There's also Bubba Gump. You walk down just 2 minutes. 2-minute walk from where I'm filming. Bubba Gump Shrimp. And after Tom Hanks' movie. Trivia question. What was the award movie got? No, I should say 1995. What was the winner? What was the winner? Oh, not 1995. It's 1994. What was the best picture in 1994? Best picture, 1994, Tom Hanks. Forrest Gump. Good job. Got it. Other fun facts. In 1919, green fees at Pebble Beach were $2 and $1.50 for the ladies. Rates now range from $350 to $400 per round. You need to stay at the hotel though in order for you to get on the golf course, and that's another like $600. $600 a night. So total you're gonna be paying $1,100 to play that course. Other fun facts: nearly a quarter million tons of sardines were processed on Cannery Row in 1945, the year John Steinbeck's Cannery Row was published. Clint Eastwood, mayor 1986 from 1988, called this place his home. Other notables that lived here: Doris Day, John Denver, Ansel Adams, Jack London, Robinson Jeffers, Sinclair Lewis, and Upton Sinclair. Monterey Jazz Festival, September, is the longest continuously running jazz festival in the world. Miles Davis, Stan Getz, Dizzy Gillespie, and Dave Brubeck. Movies in Monterey: From Here to Eternity, Basic Instinct, East of Eden, Lassie, Come Home, Rebecca Star, Star Trek, The Voyage Home, and Treasure Island. Star Trek, The Voyage Home, and Treasure Island. That is all I have for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video that I made of Monterey. I hope I gave you some things to do in Monterey. Told you a little bit about Monterey. Hope you learned some history of Monterey. And I hope you enjoy the eclipse. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment, please.